Hello, welcome to another week of Pick 3 DST, where I give you 3 defenses I like and 1 defense I think you should stay away from for week 9 of the NFL season. Before we get started, if you want my full weekly rankings, you can click the link below. That will take you to the article explaining my rankings, plus giving you my BOD rankings, best overall defense, which is my season-long rankings based on stats that I like pressure rate, QB hurry rate, turnover rate, etc. So let's dive right in with my stud defense of the week. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're 7th in my BOD rankings, so 7th season-long defense, but they're 2nd for me on the week. They're 3rd in pressure rate, they're 3rd in QB hurries, they're 10th in sacks, and that's a really good thing this week because Chicago is last in the NFL in sacks allowed, giving up 30 sacks in 8 games. Justin Fields looked a little bit better last week without Matt Nagy on the sidelines, but Nagy will be back this week, and also Fields got a lot of his value from running, not really pushing the ball downfield, so I don't think that really impacts Pittsburgh all that much. Before we get into my solid defense, make sure you pause the video, comment below, let me know who your #1 defense is this week, or the defense you're riding with, or ask any questions you have about this week's defense rankings. My solid defense of the week, it's the New Orleans Saints. I have them 11th in my BOD rankings, but they're my 3rd ranked defense this week. They're 6th in turnover rate, they're 5th in percentage of drives that end in an offensive score, and we saw they had a really good performance against Tom Brady and the Bucks last week. This Atlanta offense is obviously not the same without Calvin Ridley. We hope he takes whatever time he needs so that he can get in a better mental place to feel like he can play the game again. Without him, the offense will rely on Kyle Pitts and Cordell Patterson, but there's not really a lot of explosive playmakers there, so I do really think the Saints are a good play this week. Then my sleeper defense for the week, it's the Arizona Cardinals. I see a lot of people have them outside of the top 10. I have them 4th on the week, and they're 2nd in my BOD rankings overall for the season. They're 5th in turnover rate, they're 6th in pressure rate, they're 2nd in percentage of drives that end in an offensive score. So this is a really solid defense that's going up against the 49ers offense. That's 20th in points allowed to opposing defenses. So it's a fine offense, but not one you really need to avoid. I know the loss of JJ Watt is big for the Arizona defense, but I still think this is a solid defensive unit, and I don't really think the 49ers are an offense that I want to avoid completely, so I wouldn't be moving on from the Cardinals if I were you. And then my stay away defense is the other side of the ball. It's the San Francisco 49ers. I just want to throw this out there. I see a lot of people ranking them in the top 5, expecting that Kyler Murray is going to be out. The quarterback is currently day-to-day right now. So before you spend a massive amount of fab on Kyler Murray, just look at the practice reports this week and make sure that he's actually not going to play. Because if Murray does play, the 49ers are not a playable defense. They're bottom 3rd in pressure rate, they're 29th in turnover rate, and they'd be ranked 18th for me this week if Murray does play. If you want to get this content and all of our RotoBaller content every single week, make sure you click the link to subscribe. We've got a lot of waiver wire videos, start-sit videos, and everything coming for you to get you through this NFL fantasy football season. Good luck in week 9.